Aries, I'm Louise from BeHealing.com. Aries, this is your full moon reading. We've got a full moon coming up on the 12th of November 2019. And this is the general reading for all Aries, right? And so this isn't going to apply to every single Aries on the planet. And not all of this reading is going to apply to you either. It could, but some of the messages in it could be for you. Some could be for other Aries. So let it be about them if it's about them. It doesn't all have to be about you. And you don't need to fight it if it's not about you, right? You can just let it go. Just take what resonates with you. If you'd like a private full moon reading with me that will resonate with you, then there's a link up there to get one of those. I get those out within 24 hours of you ordering. They're 3 pages long and they're $20 off at the moment, so what a bargain. Now Aries, what have we got for you this full moon? So full moon's about letting go. What do you need to let go of, Aries, this full moon? You need to let go of distrusting yourself, mistrusting yourself. You need to let go of fighting that flow. Like I was just saying, if something doesn't resonate with you in this, don't fight it. Don't like decide that I'm saying that it should be about you and then try and fight it. That doesn't make sense. And in the same way, there's other things that you're fighting, Aries, and you don't need to. I know you Aries, you fighters. You've got lots of fire in you, and that's an amazing thing about you. I've got a lot of Aries in my chart, so I get on great with Aries. I love the way that you are. But sometimes it can work against you, that fire, and that happens when you're kind of fighting the flow. When you end up fighting the flow, you're fighting things that aren't even yours to fight, you know. Not going with the flow, you're trying to put what you want. You're trying to, put your own agenda on your own life instead of going with the flow. So it's like you're swimming against the current sometimes, Aries. And don't do that. Just like trust yourself to go with the flow. Trust yourself to flow with ease and go do what's easiest. It doesn't always have to be a fight, Aries. So you've been asked this full moon to let go of the fight that doesn't serve you. Remember, your fire, it can come out in such great ways. It doesn't come out in a great way when it's fighting. And it's fighting yourself. It's fighting the whole universe when you're not going with the flow. So trust yourself to be able to go with the flow, to flow with ease. Aries, this full moon. What else have you got to let go of? I don't know this about Aries, but this is quite interesting to find it out about you. This is about the choices that you've made. Do you stick to choices that you've made just because you made a choice and it's like, I'm not going to let go of it. I made the choice and I'm never going to let go of it now. Because this is saying that you do. Stop doing that. Maybe just do it in certain areas of your life. So if you cling on for dear life to things that you've chosen way beyond their use by date, way beyond their best by date, right? Don't do that. Let them go instead. Choose the changes that you want in your life. Allow the changes to happen. You've got to let go of stuff to do that. You need to detach yourself from things that you've chosen. Ideally in life, you're learning, you're growing, you're becoming more of yourself. You're learning about yourself. You're going to change. You're going to choose different things in your life, right? And you've got to flow with those changes, which means you've got to let go of stuff along the way, Aries. So this full moon, let go of things that you've been holding on to for dear life. They shouldn't be in your life now. They're not right for you anymore, Aries. Let go of them. What else, Aries? Do you need to let go of this full moon? Okay, those people that you won't forgive, those people that you're you're hard on, it's like, no, you did wrong. You hurt me, you did the wrong thing. And it's like you're not backing down about that. And this is not saying that you need to back down about it. It's saying that you need to stop the fight. You need to stop fighting about it, fighting within yourself about it. So what? They did the wrong thing. So what? You've done the wrong thing. I've done the wrong thing. We've all done the wrong thing sometimes. Doesn't mean that we shouldn't be forgiven for it. Doesn't mean that we shouldn't forgive ourselves for it. Nobody needs you to hold on to that unforgiveness. You don't have to be the judge and the jury. You don't have to hold on to that. It's actually harming you. It's not harming them anyway. So let it go. Let it go, Aries. Let people make the mistakes. It's okay. As long as you've got over what they did to you. Just focus on that. You recovering from it. You feeling better about it. You soothing yourself about it. So forgive them. Just let them be who they are. You know, we've all been there, we've all caused problems, we've all hurt people, we've all made the wrong choices, we've all done things wrong. You included, Aries, so that's okay. Let it go. Whew. Take a deep breath, Aries, let it go. Now, Aries, what do you need to take responsibility for this full moon? Right. So, you need to take responsibility for who you let in your life. Like pretty much every single star sign has got this full moon. Who you let in your life. Are you allowing people in that disrespect you? Are you allowing them to disrespect you? When someone comes into your life, do you just let them in and then they show you that they've got no respect for you, but you just continue to allow them to be there instead of saying, no, get out? You let someone into your house who starts smashing your stuff up, or do you tell them, actually, you're not respecting my stuff, get out? Do you let someone in your life that keeps on disrespecting you, they're smashing you up, but you don't tell them to get out? This is like, you've got the guidance. This is saying you've got the guidance. You know who isn't respecting you. You know who isn't treating you right. Tell them to get out. This is like, Aries, stop fighting. Stop fighting the going with the flow. Stop fighting holding on to things that you should be letting go of. Stop fighting people that did you wrong and start fighting for yourself. Start making good decisions for yourself. Don't let people disrespect you, Aries. Use that fire that you've got to say, bye, there's the door. And you know what will happen then? Is you'll start noticing who can respect you, who does respect you. You start opening the door to people that do respect and can respect you. And then when you notice, if someone shows you that they're not respectful, show them the door. You show them the door. Off you go. I don't have time for people like that don't have no respect for me. That is called respecting yourself, Aries. What else do you need to take responsibility for, Aries? Your feelings. Your own feelings. Not putting other people's feelings before your own, Aries. Stop looking after people. When it's hurting you, it's like, there's that saying, isn't it? If you've got the choice either to piss someone else off or piss yourself off, always choose them. Put your feelings first. Don't put their feelings first. Put your feelings first. Otherwise, you're going to numb yourself. You know, this is when people get into addictions when they do that, because they've got to numb themselves from their own feelings. If they're hurting themselves constantly, which is what you're doing when you put other people's feelings in front of your own. So you've got to actually feel it, especially if you've had these negative patterns of doing that to yourself, not respecting yourself. Sorry to say it, but Aries, that's not respecting yourself. No wonder you've been letting people in that don't respect you, because you haven't been respecting yourself. So as you gain respect in yourself, because you're actually feeling what these things are doing to you, feeling what these people are doing to you, feeling it, not fighting it, loving that, not loving what they're doing to you, not loving those negative feelings, but loving that you've got this guidance, loving that you've seen this pattern, loving that you're actually feeling it and you're taking notice of it now, and you're going to make different decisions. You are going to make different decisions, aren't you, Aries? Yes, you are, because you're feeling it now. You're feeling your true feelings. You're not trying to whitewash it. You're not trying to put a happy smiley face sticker over it. You're actually acknowledging how things actually make you feel, so you can make good choices for yourself, aren't you? Yes, you are, Aries. Or if you haven't been, you will be now. What else do you need to take responsibility for, Aries? You need to take responsibility for romantic relationships and letting them unfold in their own time, not trying to rush them, not diving in there too fast, not letting other people show you who they really are, not giving yourself time to get to know them, to see if they do respect you, to see if they do actually love you for who you are, to see if you love them for who they are. This is like, take responsibility for allowing relationships to be built on firm foundations. It takes time to get to know someone. It takes time to find out if you really do love and respect them, if you really do have strong feelings for them, if you really do have a foundation of something to work with, if you really are compatible with each other, if you really do want the same things out of life. You can't find that stuff out on a first date. Even if you ask the amazing questions, you can't find that stuff out on a first date. You need to have patience, you need to take it slowly. And you need to take responsibility for that. You need to take responsibility. When things haven't worked, it's because you've dove in, you haven't built those firm foundations, especially about romantic relationships, Aries. You need to take your time within that. You need to learn patience within that. So there you go, Aries. That's your full moon reading. I hope it resonated with you. If you like this, please click like and subscribe to my channel. If you'd like a private full moon reading, they're $20 off at the moment. There's a link there. To get one of those. You can more than double it by clicking a checkbox on it, so you get 7 pages instead of 3 pages of the reading, and it's less than double the money, which is a fantastic bargain. Subscribe to my channel, you get to see all my other readings. And so for you Aries, there's a playlist up there, there's a playlist. So that's your quick link to all of your readings, Aries. So I do daily, weekly, monthly, full moon, new moon, soulmate readings, and some bonus readings as well thrown in when I get around to doing those. And so there you go, Aries. Thank you for watching until the end especially. Have a fantastic full moon, and I'll see you next time. Bye.